On a frigid February night in 1959, the world lost three rising stars of rock and roll. This tragic day, forever immortalized as "The Day the Music Died" in Don McLean's 1971 hit song American Pie, marked a pivotal moment in music history. The story begins with the Winter Dance Party, a grueling concert tour featuring some of the hottest names in rock and roll at the time: Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and the Big Bopper, J.P. Richardson. Over 3 weeks, the musicians were scheduled to play in 24 different cities across the Midwest. However, the tour was plagued with logistical challenges, including poorly maintained buses that frequently broke down in sub-zero temperatures. Buddy Holly, eager to escape the miserable conditions and get some rest before their next show in Moorhead, Minnesota, decided to charter a plane. He was joined by Ritchie Valens and the Big Bopper, while the rest of the band traveled by bus. The chartered Beechcraft Bonanza departed from Mason City Municipal Airport just after midnight on February 3, 1959. The plane was piloted by 21-year-old Roger Peterson, who was inexperienced with night flying in severe weather. Shortly after takeoff, the aircraft encountered a snowstorm and crashed into a cornfield only minutes later. All four on board, Holly, Valens, Richardson, and Peterson, were killed instantly. Buddy Holly. At just 22 years old, Buddy Holly was already a pioneer of rock and roll, known for hits like Peggy Sue and That'll Be the Day. His innovative approach to songwriting and recording set the stage for future generations of musicians. Ritchie Valens. Only 17 at the time, Valens was a trailblazer for Mexican-American artists in mainstream music. His hit, La Bamba, remains a cultural anthem. The Big Bopper. J.P. Richardson was a larger-than-life personality and songwriter best known for Chantilly Lace. He was also a key figure in the early days of rock radio. The crash sent shockwaves through the music world. Fans mourned the loss of three young artists whose careers were just beginning to flourish. The tragedy highlighted the risks of constant touring and the often dangerous travel conditions musicians faced in the 1950s. For Don McLean, the event became a metaphor for the loss of innocence in American music and culture. In American Pie, he poignantly referred to February 3, 1959, as "the day the music died," cementing its place in history. The tragedy didn't silence rock and roll. Instead, it inspired countless artists to continue pushing the boundaries of music. Today, the crash site near Clear Lake, Iowa, is a memorial visited by fans from around the world. The Surf Ballroom, where Holly, Valens, and Richardson played their final show, has become a historic landmark and hosts an annual tribute concert to honor their memory. Though it was a dark day for music, the legacy of Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and the Big Bopper lives on. Their work continues to inspire, reminding us of the transformative power of rock and roll. As McLean wrote, "A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile." Even after decades, the music hasn't died. It lives on in the hearts of fans worldwide.